we are back with more. I've got something special for you. You know, there's a group, volunteers of the Giving Tree Project, sew and donate masks to communities for those who either cannot afford or have access to face masks. Here with more are the co-founders, Sandra Krivosh and State Senator Nickie Antonio. Both welcome to the broadcast. Good to have you both with us today.
Thank you
Let's
so
start
much,
with you,
Sandra.
Sandra Krivosh, your local attorney and co-founder. Tell me about this Giving Tree Project.
Well, when COVID-19 started, we decided that there were a lot of people that we realized did not have access to masks or could not afford them. This is my daughter here, Luciana, who decided to be part of this. So I had been sewing masks, and I know that Senator Antonio had as well, along with numerous other volunteers. And so Senator Antonio and I both spoke and said, you know, this is a problem that people aren't talking about. How can we help? How can we get people together and make an impact? And so the Giving Tree Project began. We teamed up with other local organizations as well as other volunteers, and we've expanded into 4 communities. And just really, we're finding people that wanted to make an impact and help others to stay safe through this crisis that we're going through.
We certainly are going through it. State Senator Nickie Antonio, you're in government. You know just what we have to do. So that's your involvement, right? You know firsthand what we are seeing in this state, correct?
Right. And I, like everyone else, when we first experienced the shutdown in March, was trying to figure out not only through policy, but what can I do to help my community? And I came across some women who had started talking to each other about sewing masks. We knew, remember, that was the time when there was no PPE anywhere, even for some of our hospital workers. And so people across the state and across the country were sewing masks. And so I connected with a group of women. We called them the Mask Crusaders at the time, and they volunteered their time. We had sewing shops that were volunteering and donating material. It was this wonderful group effort. And we got to a point where we thought, okay, we've done I think almost 1,000. I think we're done for the moment. And then Kira called me and said, what more can we do? And how can we make these masks available, as she said, to people who really don't have access, who may not be able to get them for themselves or their families. And so the Giving Tree Project grew out of that. And it is the project that we're doing today. It's connecting all these people who sew, who donate materials, and then all of us working together to make sure that people in our communities have access to face masks.
Kira, let me ask you, where can we find the Giving Trees?
Well, we have 4 locations. One in Rocky River at the senior center that is run by the city. We also have one in Lakewood that is in front of Blackbird Bakery in the around the corner parking lot. Our third is in Cleveland in Ward 17 that we've been helped out with Councilman Charlie Slife. And that is located in front of the old Steak and Shake that's across from Mark's. And then our fourth that recently opened is in East Cleveland. And that is hosted by the Empowerment Church. And that also has a hand washing station. We are also looking to expand our 5th location in Cleveland Heights.
So everybody can have access to a mask, whether they can afford it or not. That's the bottom line. You'd agree with that, wouldn't you, Senator Nickie Antonio?
Yes, absolutely. And while they're suburban and urban locations, but the thing is, you don't have to live there. You just have to be able to get to wherever these are. And we ask that people take 2. And also what's happened is sometimes people also are donating the masks. And so it's a real community effort all the way around. But the access is for anybody who can make it to one of the trees. You're welcome to take a couple of masks.
Well, bless you both for what you started, what you founded, and what you continue to do. For volunteers, anybody wants to get involved, I'm certain can get involved. You can get more information on everything we're talking about by emailing givingtreeprojectrr@gmail.com. And many thanks, State Senator Nickie Antonio and Sandra Krivosh, for being with us. And for bringing your daughter as well. It's all nice.
Thanks, Leon.
Thank you, Leon.
Oh, my pleasure.